lockdown, schools in Barberton had already been impacted due to a 5-week-long community protest earlier in the year. But Pamela Twala wants to return to school. The grade 12 learner has been in class for less than 2 months. Despite online learning, she's not on track with the syllabus.
I am excited to go to school. I'm very much excited because we have missed a lot on our schoolwork, and we had to, because of the protest, we had to stay at home. We missed out on a lot. We didn't have time to focus on our schoolwork, and the other schools were actually ahead of us, and we didn't have time to catch up.
With the number of COVID-19 cases on the rise, she worries more about finishing her school year with good grades.
It's not much of a big deal for me because both my parents are essential workers. Whether I'm at home, whether I'm at school, the COVID-19 is going to get me. So I have to go to school. We have plans as matriculants. We have plans for next year that we should go to university.
But not everyone is optimistic. For some, their fear is palpable.
I'm not ready to go to school because I'm using public transport, bus, and they say people at Malelane have corona. And I travel with people from Malelane.
While some schools provide online learning, some are not so lucky. And with exam fast approaching, there's some hesitance. First, there was a protest, then coronavirus. I don't think we can go back to school and write exams because we haven't learned anything.
I will go back to school, but if I found that the school is not ready, I will come back and stay home because I don't want to be infected by this coronavirus.
Mpumalanga's Department of Education is adamant all the schools are ready to start teaching and learning on Monday. Tumelo Machogo, SABC News, Barberton.
And we'll give you a little bit further detail on the statement that has come in. But according to reports that we're getting, it seems that schools are reopening on the 8th of June. We'll give you more details of that. But basically, what the statement reads is that the Council of Education Ministers met yesterday to assess the state of readiness for the school of reopenings. That they received a report from the consortium of service providers coordinated by the National Education Collaboration Trust on the external evaluation and monitoring of the state of readiness. So all of those factors combined, it would seem, have moved forward the reopening of schools by the 8th of June. But you would recall that the Basic Education Minister had said that for those schools that weren't ready, the intention was that within a week's time that they ought to be ready, and all of the personal protective equipment needed, including water, would be provided, and in terms of infrastructure that was not ready, that there would be mobile classrooms that would be provided. But let's see what some of the tweets coming through are saying about what parents believe they're going to do tomorrow. This one is from the King saying that, I'm a grade 12 learner. Are we going to school or not tomorrow? So from the information we have now, the King, it seems no. He's saying that this is getting frustrating because we are starting to think the minister does not have a solid plan. We are worried about the COVID-19 schoolwork and now the reopening. I hope she comes through 11 a.m. tomorrow. She definitely will do that, the King, from the statement that's being put out. Let's see what others are saying. Ndumi Sokumete saying, I'm a confused teacher about what I should do tomorrow morning. The department must take us teachers, learners, and indeed parents serious now. Ndumi, so it's a very interesting question because a lot of teachers that we've heard from, even the unions, are saying they're not sure. The SMTs were also supposed to have deployed tomorrow, so we'll wait to see. Johnny Molale saying, then it's clear that we also postponed to send our kids back to a school. Nobesu to Makwakwa saying, my child left today for school. She's at a boarding school. I'm very upset because the government and unions are playing with us. I'm very upset. I spoke to the school and they said they are ready. Nobesu, that's a very difficult one. And I wonder what that means for you. Please, if you can, reach out to us. Let us know where you sent your child. How did your child get there? And what happens now? How do you bring your child back? Because I'm sure there are plenty of other parents and learners who have had to take this arrangement into consideration. Transport arrangements probably would have been made by some tomorrow for those parents who couldn't take their children to school as well. And there's also the issue of working parents. What do you do now, especially if you don't have home care? Many questions, and unfortunately not many answers at this point. But do reach out to us, let us know.